What?
Sir?
What do you want?
Just thought I ought to tell you, sir, there's a lot of talk on the street about this.
Time for the show.
They're starting to get a pretty strong following.
Excuse me? Did you say...
Time for the show.
Uh-huh.
Do I have to remind you that we are a network affiliate? And we're in competition with other networks, not with a bunch of punks broadcasting out of a closet?
Tonight on Time for the Show, Dr. Fox tries to pay the internet bill by shoving money into the electrical socket. Fidd Chewley finds hope at the bottom of a bottle and then at the top of another one. And Reverend Pease finds out that chick tracks are not another name for herpes. This is Time for the Show! Broadcasting live on Freethink Radio from the three-legged studio at Hypercube HQ in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire, Orlando, Florida.
Legally.
This is Time for the Show where we get together every week to figure out what to do on next week's show.
We're almost there!
This week's episode is brought to you by Regretti. That's right, Regretti is the only brand of pasta guaranteed to induce an abortion. I am Fidd Chewley.
Is it a pasta? Is it a gum? Is it a pasta? Is it a gum? It's both.
There he is. There's Easy Squeezy Reverend Peasy. What's up there, Warren?
There will be suspicions cast about the show later in regards to the Warren, which will not stick, regardless.
Warren Pease.
And that's Dr. Engineer Dr. Fox. Thanks for that intro, pal. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Nevada
I
Pease
did it.
I didn't. I'm barely here. Oh, can you guys do the show tonight?
I'm sorry, my back's already a little sore from all the carrying I've been
Did
doing.
you have a hard day sorting the candy containers, Fidd?
Oh, Pease.
The candy trays. Did you have a rough one at the ice cream social factory?
Well, Reverend Caller 23 did things to me yesterday. I guess today.
In the face. Your face. That's what he did them to.
He did them right to my face. We went over to his house last night around 10 p.m., and he and I drank from about 10 p.m. to about 2 p.m. And we finally got back to the house around 4, and I took a little nappy poo and woke up to do the show, because I love the show. It's my favorite time of the week, and I'm so glad Reverend Pease is back here with us this week.
I'd like to interject something. So you got back to the house safe and soundly at 4 a.m. in the morning.
4 p.m. We drank from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. We drank all the way through the a.m.
I was like, 4 hours? What is he whining about? I did not catch.
Dude.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I guess that is a nap.
Here
I was
PM, and he got excited because he heard P. He thought we were talking about him for 3/4 of a millisecond.
no.
I missed Warren Alexander Pease. I'm glad you're back, buddy.
Yeah, man. Welcome
Hey,
back to the show.
I was, I couldn't be here last week because of circumstances with my family.
Yeah, they found out that Pease is
He knows where we live. Let's move.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it.
Yeah, Pease, you were on a plane thousands and thousands of miles above the Earth's crust at the time of the last show, and so you could not join us. And I was explaining to the viewers that when you're an Irish American, Boston is your Africa. And, Reverend Pease was, he was African. He was getting back with his. You do the show, Peas.
Do you think you can dig yourself? I want to see if you can dig yourself out of that one. That was a good one. That you just dug a big hole and
threw
you're
it
at the
to
bottom
you.
of it,
I
looking
just threw
out.
it over
Going,
to you.
how do I get out of this hole, Peas? Well, Peas will tell you, Fidd. How you get out of that hole is when you're in Boston, you make sure you restaurants that you can because you brought another family member with you to see your dying father. And so you take him to the one place that you say, hey, do you like Mexican food? He says, yeah. I said, well, this is the best Mexican food in the damn country. And the place has gone out of business.
Wouldn't the best Mexican food in the country be like in the next country over?
In Mexico?
Yeah.
But that's a different country. Have you been drinking too?
I wish.
Yeah. Fidd drank all the drinks.
No, I just...
He drank all the vodka and ate all the oxtails.
There's 3 more beers. I'm having one right now to get up to speed. I need to get back into fighting shape with a.
Now, I noticed that
breakfast beer.
everybody's been on their best behavior this show so far. Not one of us has sworn in the hopes and the dreams that we will continue to be featured on. What is that show called again? Share a Slack?
It's the Share a Slick Pod
Hour
Crust
of pizza.
And it comes on Thursdays at 2 p.m. on freethoughtradio.net.
It's called
Oh,
Hours
that's
of Pizza.
Clever. I see what you did there.
Hours of Pizza. Hey, when's your show coming out, Peas?
Well, I'm holding in my hand my to do the show, and I've got a couple of things here that I recorded during the week. So for like ideas and things that I need Fidd to get working on.
Great.
And so I like how he slipped that in there. You know, if he wasn't spending all his time drinking vodka and eating oxtails.
He told his wife the same thing.
At the beginning of the show where I announced a lot of things happen, but none of those things actually take place. So see, you thought I was lying, but there's one of my
I didn't
notes.
think you were lying, Peas. I just didn't believe you.
There's a lot. Well, there you go.
I'm not a Peas Gnostic. I'm apathetic.
I'm a Peas denialist. I don't think that the conspiracy theory that peace doesn't exist exists.
But what do you think of this idea?
Ideas. Now they're overrated, man. Who's coming up with ideas and not bringing them to the show?
Ideas are stupid.
I feel like you're talking over my idea thing.
Got some of that stinking thinking right there.
Well, all right, we'll give you a shot, Peas.
What do you got, buddy?
Well, now I gotta figure out how to rewind this.
Oh, you want me to set you back up?
All right, here we go.
Man, I was really trying to have an idea the other day, and I couldn't. What about you, Peas? Did you ever have an idea?
Yeah,
They're
I guess
hard.
They are hard, and here's the thing, you fellas, you young folks with your ideas,
I resent
willy-nilly
being
and
called
stuff.
young. I'm chronologically challenged
How is that?
because I'm not as old as you.
Well, there you go. And being as old as me is not a good.
It's
Let me
not,
tell you.
but I
We'll
thought
talk
everything
about
got
that.
better
We'll
with
talk about that
cheese.
later.
Yeah, I'm
We'll talk
sorry.
about
You
that.
have
Save
an
it for the
idea.
show, fellas. Save it for the show. We have a good show, believe it or not.
It's not this
We
one,
have a
but we
good
do
show.
have one.
Yeah,
We do
we're
have one.
sitting on a good
It's
show.
not going to be this show, but probably the following show. That's going to be
It's
spectacular.
right over there in the corner of the room. I'm looking at it, and damn, is that a good show.
We're saving it for Christmas.
But tonight, instead, we're going to
Tonight
do
we're doing this show.
We're going to do this show, which includes a little bit later on. Scalpod is going to join us live on the show for the first time, and he's going to be the guest judge for Is It a Band?
Awesome.
So looking forward to that. He was the original Is It a Band judge when we
Was
did
he?
it over text. Yeah.
Oh, then I welcome his return.
Yeah, it's going to be
I used to win then.
spectacular. It's really going to be something to be beheld in. And we're going to do viewer mails too, and Peas is going to have a great blind eye for you people this week because
But when we come back, Peas can tell you all about the fun stuff he got in the mail.
No, I'm gonna do that in another segment of the show.
And
I'm
his
thinking of
idea.
tying that into
Now,
my blind
hold
time.
on. Now you're introducing segments during the show.
Fid just did. Why can Fid do
When
it?
I do it, it's
And I do
foreshadowing.
something and then I'm in trouble.
When you do it, you're plagiarizing your own future. It's different.
Am I?
Are you?
I guess that makes sense. That does make sense. I really can't argue with that. That is scientific.
I am
Everything.
too. I'm on borrowed time, as it is with all of the antics that the mean Reverend Caller 23 put me through last night.
Who'd you borrow the time from, Cat Feather?
The Chinese government.
Nice. They don't need it.
Nah.
They use an abacus for time anyway.
Those seconds are a dime a dozen, which makes it sound like they're not a lot, but that
Now,
adds
we're
up pretty
still-
quick.
We're still allowed to make Chinese jokes, right? Because they're technically our enemies. Because they're communists, right? I mean, I just want to make sure I'm being political. Right. So it's okay if we make fun of not Chinese Americans. They're hands off because they're with us. But regular Chinese people, I feel like are fair game.
Pinkos or stinkos?
Two in the pinko.
I was going to.
And
You guys are making this a get me moment.
gulag.
You're making this a get me moment. That's making me uncomfortable. I feel like I
Hashtag
need to
get
apologize.
peas.
No,
Hashtag peas too.
I have a plan.
A plan or a plane or
plan.
like a
I have a
multiplaner?
A man.
I have a plan. I would tell you about the plan,
Panama.
but I was going to do it in a later segment. But if I tell you that I'm going to do the plan in a later segment, Fid will get all like, you're foreshadowing your own time or something. I don't know. I don't understand what he said. Though.
You honestly
I'm gonna have
just
to-
get
I'm
upset
gonna have to
at whatever the
apologize
last
for it later.
sentence that we said was.
I'm just going to
I don't.
get drunk
That
with the
upsets me.
animals.
That upsets me that you would say that.
Hey,
Well, let's upset it towards our first song break, and when we come back.
There you go. Right on. He is like a taskmaster, Fid. He said 15 minutes. Here we are, 60 minutes in. He's going
Remember
to a
that
song.
stuff
He
we
was
talked
not-
about off the show?
He was not messing
Man,
around
it
in
was
that.
great.
He was. I thought he was joking, Fid. It turns out he's serious about that whole meeting thing we had.
All right, Peas, let's sing a bunch of Van Halen songs to the audience, and then when we come back, we'll resume the show.
This is when, however long the song is, Peas has to sit here quietly silently to himself. Feel my pain. I can hear you there, Fidd Chewley, in the
No, you
darkness.
can't.
God damn it, he's right.
Peas is in a dark room now.
It's
Let's see.
like a banana.
Can't get you anymore.
No, but I just feel like I'm missing out on the boppity dippity of the songs because they're not on the podcast, which I still disagree with that decision. And then, let them.
You can pay the licensing fees. All you have to do is just.
Let them ask for it first. Let them ask for it first.
Don't worry, they already did.
That's a good idea. That's a super good idea.
And it's time for the show. Oh, woeful Warren. Woeful Warren Peas. I feel so bad.
Warren
For you.
Alexander Peas.
Junior the second.
Peasworth.
Peas Junior Junior.
Who's this? So there's another Peas on the show.
Hi, Peas.
Well, who are you guys talking to?
Well, I'm Fidd, and that's Dr. Fox, and you're Peas.
Right,
And all the viewers are here,
Nevada
and I'm so
Peas
thankful.
of it. I'm Nevada Peas of it. So how'd the song break
Real
go?
state
How'd
of
the-
Utah, Nevada.
Yeah. How'd the song break go, guys?
That was a great song break. Well done, Peas.
Yeah, I'm glad
nailed it.
everybody was able to get away for a minute.
Did you guys choose a good song?
Well, I think we always choose a good song because we always choose 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
That's right.
And that's nothing to sneeze at. But
isn't it?
Every once in a while there is something to sneeze at. Peas.
Nice.
You is it what is good? What are you sneezing at, Peas?
Well, what's you kids in your slang? What does sneezing mean? Is it banging back a brew?
Sneezing is what your
choking on
weenie
the
does when
dew?
you tickle it enough.
Oh, well, I did break my toilet masturbating on it.
All right.
You should have faced the other way.
Yeah, well, the landlord just left from fixing it. So
He was reverse cowgirling his toilet. Oh, Peas. I didn't know you got down like that.
He has to put the safety belt on.
I broke some seals.
Yeah, at your age, I guess so. You gotta
Yeah, I was
watch
putting
out.
this-
Peas is about as tightly wound as a Soyuz rocket.
To enhance
Heyo.
my pleasure, I put this like blue juice in the top tank.
Wouldn't it be your Peasier?
Whatever.
Like
I
when you
don't
go
do
to
that.
Chick-fil-A
See-
and you order one I Hate the Gays chicken sandwich. You tell them
I don't think they call it that.
They look at you and they say,
don't think
"It's
they
my
call it that."
pleasure," and then you say, "No, it's my Peasier."
So here's the thing: real comedians don't go for the lowbrow, low-hanging fruit that
Yeah,
the Peas
it's good that we
name
never got any on this
actually
show.
goes to.
That's why we
So-
go for it.
As
You
I
know,
was
it's still
saying, I
fresh.
put
Picking up
this
the
blue,
slack.
fancy hot hotel water, toilet water in there, because it would enhance my pleasure. As I
Because you live in a weekly motel rental.
no, I wanted to make it seem like that though,
Oh.
because I think that's cool.
Hot toilet water?
Please pick up your ID at the front desk before checkout.
I like
48-hour maximum.
I like people checking in on me, except for when I'm in the bathroom masturbating on the toilet. So apparently I might have been too vigorous too many times, but I never noticed this happening before because I'd never put the fancy blue dye that makes your water look very colorful.
Like
and so, yeah, but like a deeper blue though, like a royal pea blue. And then when you pee in it, it turns like a kind of a greenish
blue.
yellow kind of
Pea
thing. But anyway,
blue.
I know that my
Is
listening
it,
audience
is it a
is
band?
familiar. It's like when your mother had like her friend come over and then she would like clean all the bathrooms and then put this dye in there so people would go like, oh, those people, they might be fucked as hell. But
No wonder he's so attached to his parents. They're still coming
Oh,
out
I
to clean his
swore.
bathroom.
And pea blue.
I swore I broke the rule. Anyway, so I get out of the shower after all this stuff and I look at the ground and it's all covered in this blue dye and it's dripping from the back of the toilet. So I have to call and tell my landlord and say, hey, by the way, I was masturbating on the toilet and I think I broke it. Can you come over and fix it? And he seemed kind of creeped out by that for some reason.
This is thrilling. Did
you
you
don't
ask
think it's
him?
a good story?
Did
You
your
don't think it's a
have
good
you ever
story?
been driving?
Argus Q Fox,
Have you
you don't
ever
think
been
it's a good
driving your toilet through
Fidd,
the desert and then it
Fidd.
catches fire?
I have a desert
It's
story
pretty
too, just so
surprising
you know.
how
I'm
often
saving
a
it
toilet will
for a later
spontaneously
segment.
combust into flames.
I have a desert story for a following segment, but we're not supposed to mention those, Fidd said. Fidd, what'd you think of my story? I thought it was a
Did
good
you?
story. I think Argus is being hard.
I wish I had the same list of rules that he had.
I'm okay with it. I'll say that I said it.
Just bow down to Fidd. Fidd Crow
I-
is here.
Finally.
We've imposed partial law here on Time for the Show.
Why do you think his group's name is the
I don't
Truly
think.
Chewleys?
I don't think at
Okay.
all. I
They're the
stopped that.
Truly Cheweys because they believe
That's why
in
I'm
Fidd.
enjoying now.
I'm disappointed that we've gone 28 minutes into the show and you have not hit your head on your desk one time.
Peas.
Are you saving it for later?
He's saving
Well, I was
it.
gonna do it, and I was gonna ask my landlord to come and fix my keyboard.
Well, here's the funny thing, and it's just a punchline
I'll
to
be
my
the
whole
judge
story.
of that.
So, as he's leaving, he tells me,
Are we still?
"Hey," as he's just got done fixing the toilet, okay, that I broke masturbating, and as he's leaving, he goes, hey, I got to increase your rent like $50 a month. And I'm like, is it because of the toilet?
Jack
Well, it's okay.
tax.
Old Moneybag Peas has nothing to worry about. Living out there in the casino lands of
50
Ensenada,
bucks, dude.
Nevada.
$50. That's, that's a lot of money. That's like 2 boxes of Whippets.
Is it enough to sneeze at? Or is it too much?
How sick are you?
Are you sneezing at $50, Peas?
No, I need the $50.
So it is something to sneeze at or not?
The government needs that jack tax, though, too.
Get Jack tax.
Yeah, when they have to come back and do the emission standards testing on your toilet next year. Yeah, you need to just be saving up for that.
Well, I think they already know how many times you do it in there because they have their cameras already in place. Every roll of toilet paper that you buy has a secret Chinese camera in it. So we got that going. Come on, why are you guys snickering and laughing at this sign?
Because it's a
Everybody
fun
knows this.
show.
It's
a
time
good
for
show.
the show.
It's a fun, good time.
Is it really a fun show?
I'm so thankful that all of the viewers have got together with us once again, and that you are here, Peas, and Fox is here. We got the band back together. We're going to play as a band. We're going to pee blue.
Yeah, and I guess we need to be ready to do that for an hour tonight.
Not
Not only did we do record-breaking Is It a Band's last week, in that we got, how many people played? 3?
it was 3 people. It was set several records. out
Dr.
of-
Ellis played for Peas.
Yeah.
How did I do?
You did almost as good as me.
Yeah, it went to extra innings, and Dr. Fox edged out in the 8th and overtime round with a win, winning 9 points to 8 out of 7 rounds. So it was the highest scoring game ever. It was the highest combined score ever, and I
Just
scored
said something
-6.
mathematically impossible.
I scored a -6 out of 7.
That's your
So
thing.
there was a differential between us of like a number that's the added of those 2 numbers together. And that never happened before. And so it was really an exciting time to be, a witness to human history. It's one of those pivotal turning points that you can only have 2 or 3 of in your life.
Did you write this bit at like 3 p.m. right before you nestled into little Fidd's cozy nest and got a little nap?
I didn't really nestle. I kind of fell asleep on the way to the floor, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I just fell down, and before I hit the ground, I was asleep.
Now,
and,
if you had a choice and you could just be conscious for just long enough to do one of these 2 things, would it be take your socks off or take your hat off?
well, gotta leave the hat on.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my socks off, but I'm gonna leave my shoes on. I'm gonna take off my socks.
Put the shoes back on.
Well, no, I'm not
I
gonna
love-
take off the shoes. I'm just gonna take off the socks.
Now, how are you going to do
Just
that?
rip them the fuck out of there. I know I'm not supposed to cuss, Peas, but
Oh, dude, and we were doing so good in the second segment of our first, Jesus, Fidd,
I said
it's
it really
time-
quiet.
it's time for a break. Argus Fox.
We asked you who you
some music.
sneezed at, Peas, and you never told us who you're. It was supposed to be code for blind eye. We were hoping you'd pick up on that.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys thought I would pick up on that?
Well, did
Do you think anybody picked up on that?
Dr. Ellis did last week?
Did he?
And Cosmac.
And Cosmac. They
Cosmac,
ran with
who
it.
is rather
Cosmic's
adverse
Commandos!
to
Cosmac's
the,
Commandos.
to the blind eye segment, was totally ready to jump on Who Are You Sneezing At?
They picked it up and ran like Forrest Gump on speed. Like Forrest Gump butt
Should I feel-
effed Sonic the Hedgehog, who then
Should I
butt
feel
effed
threatened?
Barney the Dinosaur, who then butt effed Barney Rubble.
Should I come to the show drunker in the future? I mean,
Well,
is there
the
some
Kenny
kind of a-
Floyd
is there some
Award
kind
isn't
of
going to win
adjustment?
itself.
Is there some kind of adjustment I should make to ensure my continued longevity on It's Time for the Show? I mean, is this how you guys are testing out new hosts? And then
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll put you on the spot, Peas. Why don't you why don't you take us on into the next song break, and let's see how you do.
What am I doing?
It's the next song break. Take us into the next one.
Okay, here's
Speak
some
into
music.
the microphone when you do it, and make sure that the audience knows you're talking to them.
Okay. Hey guys, it's me. Your
Don't
pal
say
Pete.
guys. We have to be gender neutral. Say
It
hey.
is gen-
Say hey,
Dude,
everyone.
Excuse me. Guys is gender neutral when the P says it. Everyone knows this. Okay, don't get involved in things beyond your comprehension. Everybody out there knew I was being inclusive in my gender appreciation by saying, "Hey guys, hey kids, hey pals, it's me, Peas." And let's listen to this great tune that Argus Q Fox selected for us. I won't be able to hear it, but that's okay. You can enjoy it. And here's some music.
All right, 20th century.
It's 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
But I knew that it was going to be that, and I would just sound foolish saying that again.
Well, we have standards.
Do we?
No. Hi, Peas.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
I missed you, pal.
Did you? How come we don't talk? How come we don't talk outside the show anymore? Is that like a Regis thing? Or are we like
Because I want it to be special
the special
when we
time?
do talk.
Look at me in the microphone.
Wait, I forgot.
I'm
Peas
scared.
said that
I'm
music
scared.
was gonna play. Music was going to play. Did you hear?
Don't really listen to what P says though, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm committed to having music right now.
20th Century Man, time for the show, Free Think Radio, the Kinks.
Ooh, is that one of them timestamps that they do?
As I reach for my headphones and plug them back into the studio monitors from that fresh jam. It's Dr. Fox. It's time for the show.
Hi, Dr. Fox.
Oh, man, I'm back. You know, I was gone for a few weeks, and I came back last week, and as soon as I got back, Peas had enough, and he quit. But now he's back. Aren't you, Peas?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah, are you on the show or not, man?
Well, I am. I'm here. I'm talking to you guys. Did you have a good music break?
It was a wonderful music break, and it's a music break that we can have because we are ANCAP licensed by the great state of Canada. And we get that from HMFIC. That's head moose farmer in Canada, Dr. Ellis, who filled in for Peas last week. We'll get on to filling up. I guess we got to play. We got to catch up. We got to catch up on the game.
Well, isn't that? I just want to say, isn't that the same Dr. Ellis and Martha Arthur who publish the Pale Horse magazine?
Hell yeah, it is, and they
Oh my
sure
God,
do
you're
publish
kidding
the
me. What
hell
talent?
out of that magazine. I think issue 3 is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah,
right?
we got issue 2 in the mail just a little while I was out of town, and so that was great to come back to the Hypercube and check in on that.
Everybody within the sound of my voice needs to check out Pale Horse, P-A-I-L Horse. It's the Free Think Radio flagship magazine product.
It's
Enriched
a print
magazine
publish.
product. Yes.
Yep.
It's fantastic. And there's Hypercube logos in there, and I've got stuff that I've been meaning to
And it's
send
still
in.
good, despite those Hypercube logos being in there.
yeah.
It's still a good magazine.
There's a scratch off contest.
Yeah.
In the
You won't
first
wanna
and
wrap your
second
fish in-
issue.
You won't want to wrap your
scratch-offs.
fish in it unless that's your thing.
Nice.
I always
like that,
double wrap
Peas.
my fish. But yeah, that's a good one. Wrap your fish.
Write that one down,
in pale
Peas.
horse.
I'm gonna say it in my recorder. Hold on.
We'll
Okay,
do
go.
it. Oh, yeah, hold on
All
a
right,
second.
hold
Put it
on,
on
I gotta turn
short play. You
I
get a
gotta turn
higher
it on.
quality out of it.
Oh man, I forget what it was.
Oh,
You should have had it. You should have
This is
been
like a
recording.
blind eye.
That's why you
I
had a
should've been
recorder
recording
there
right
the
then.
entire time.
Right then, right?
God,
Oh.
that scares me. It makes me always check.
The pale
Check the
horse.
light.
You won't want to wrap your fish in it unless that's your thing.
I got this software shows me everything, except
if you're
that
recording.
it's recording.
Yeah.
That's it. Or that we're connected. I get the time, I get the levels on
No
everything,
blinking red light.
But no, nothing.
No.
So, Peas, does your handheld recorder have a red light when it's on?
It does, and it lets me know that I'm recording.
That's good stuff. Solid,
good stuff.
solid stuff.
So yeah,
Ivan
anybody,
Stang-
if you
Ivan
need
Stang
Peas to
taught me how to
hide
do
under
this.
your bed and record conversations with your loved ones, who are you gonna talk to next, Peas? Who's gonna be your next guest on your show? What was that?
Was that Peas?
Unless that's your thing.
Oh,
See?
Oh,
It
was
works.
It was Cyber Peas.
I was
Yeah.
just testing it.
that was
So-
no.
God, there's
actually,
more than
that was
one of
Kevin
him now.
McAllister, and he was down in the lobby playing that into the phone.
Warren.
Kevin Spacey becomes the Peas in an Argus Cast production from director Fidd Chewley.
Peas got
Director.
Peas got a new recorder, and now he's excited he can step on himself. He can step on his own jokes.
So tell me,
What a happy
what's
boy.
it like living out there in Nevada? By the way, living in Nevada is great,
It's a lot like living in Kentucky.
except
So-
except instead of dirt, there's sand.
I did have an adventure this weekend.
An ab venture? Was
An
it like a
adventure.
yoga fitness instruction course?
I don't think I like taking English dictation points from the dude from Orlando. I'm pretty
Fair
sure
point.
that I'm gonna draw the line.
You'll take the German dictation points, but not the English. From Orlando.
My
Nobody's
fear.
from Orlando.
That's true. That's
But
why it's the
people
that's why it's the
assimilate.
future capital
but
of the
people
former Spanish
assimilate.
Empire.
Well, I put the
People
ass in assimilate. You can say that on the radio.
I don't think you can.
Not with that
We should
attitude,
have-
you can't.
You know,
We
it
should
just-
have a list of words that we shouldn't say, and then we'll be all good.
Comedy,
with, Ivan Stang.
fun, good. Those, yeah, we'll never have to worry about those words.
But the show is FCC Part 15 compliant, so any humor that does get transmitted through the show we can't interfere with that. If something funny just happens to happen, we can neither take responsibility for it or
You are really on your game tonight, man. I'm telling you.
Peas, I'm really not on my
You
game
are
tonight.
sharp tonight. You're firing on all cylinders, Fidd. Let me tell you. That nap did you wonders.
Peas, help! Help, Peas! Peas.
Well, let's hear what Argus has to say.
oh no, that's okay. You drive for a while, Peas.
No.
Oh, come on, give us a taste of what's coming up on the Peas in a podcast.
You were
Oh,
gone
well,
for a
these-
week.
okay.
Wait, there you go. How about practice?
No.
Why don't you
Oh,
interview
no.
me? Tell everybody it's your favorite, Dr. Fox, and then you can interview me.
I would
And then,
love to do that,
and then we'll
actually.
let the time for the show audience judge your practice rehearsal session. So
I would love to
everybody,
do that. Are
live
you
on
willing to
Free
do
Think
that?
Radio, it's
Oh, this is fabulous. Are you
Peas in a
recording?
podcast. Well, Fidd,
Are you recording?
you've got the announcer's microphone. Take us in there, man.
We should do the theme music and then you say that to be
All right,
really
play
giving
it.
the full thing.
You
He's
got it,
got
right, Peas?
No, you've got it. You guys got it there in the soundboard.
Time for the peas.
No,
Time for the peas.
Anyway, so tonight my guest is Argus Q. Fox, longtime member of the Church of the Subgenius, performance artist, writer, cartoonist, director, has hosted his own radio show for about the last little bit under a year. And Argus, welcome to the show.
Time for the peas.
Nice.
Time for the guest.
That's enough.
Time for the guest. All right, back to you, peas.
So, Argus, it sounds like a pretty bad cough you've got there, and I can emphasize I had a bad cough one time too. How do you think you got it?
Probably sucking up to this show.
Wow. Now, does that chafe your lips? Sometimes mine gets so chapped I have to whip out the CBD beeswax caviar chapstick.
Let
to
me
keep
just
my
pick
lips
up that
moist.
name that you just dropped there, too.
Chapstick.
CBD chapstick?
Caviar.
Hey, listen, I can't help it if you're not hearing the word C, because I clearly said CBD. You guys.
No, I heard it.
Fidd is fatigued.
You're mad about me not hearing something that I totally heard.
Well, that's what you say. So, how long have you had a hearing problem, Argus? Do you think it's related to your music with Argus Fox and the Right Angles?
I've had hearing problems most of my life. It seems that the hardest thing for me to hear is good advice or career options.
Would you
Be
be more
nice to
comfortable
Dr.
if we did the
Fox,
rest of the
please.
interview in American Sign Language?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I only know Chinese American Sign Language.
Oh, see.
Wu-Tang.
If you'd had your assistant tell my producer before
Did
we
you like
started
that
the
thing
show,
I did with my hands on the radio, Fidd?
I saw that. I saw you do it.
Good.
He said Wu-Tang, and then he did like a thing with his hand, like he put like kind of like this.
So, Argus,
He did this with his hands.
Fidd Chewley, what's the thing? How'd you guys...
Fidd's here all of a sudden. Why does he get in on the act?
Wait, are we
No,
still
I was
doing
asking
Peas'
you a
show?
question. Just
I was
not listening to the questions. You're a poor
When did we
interviewer.
stop doing Peas' show?
I'm sorry, Peas. I forgot we were doing your show.
Well, it's
Well,
okay.
now it
He
just
he
seems-
he
it just
forgot
seems like
that
it's not
you
gonna work
weren't
now.
Here.
No,
So,
so I was
okay.
asking you, Argus, where'd you meet Fidd? How'd you guys get together and start this process that you're in?
Well, I was in like a porta-john, and there was a hole cut into the side of the wall. And,
Really?
after, investigating the hole, I went over to the porta-john on the other side, and I said, hey, where's the pretty lady that was in here? He goes, I don't know. I'm looking for her, too. And then we just went and got a beer and hoped that we'd find her.
Never found her.
Never found her.
Do you think it's weird that we've met Fidd under the exact same circumstances?
Well, oh wait, Fidd, I think we found the pretty lady. Did I ever tell you I am in love with you, like physical, lustful love
My
for
Peas
you
is a handsome
and with
Peas.
you? Peas?
That's really nice, Argus. But to get back to the questions at hand, because we were doing the dry run of the
I only
Peas
have
interview.
questions at foot.
Only at foot. Hey, so where are you from originally? Because as you so aptly said earlier in the show, nobody's from Orlando. So where's Argus Q Fox from?
I came from somewhere else.
Heaven.
Yeah, a lot of us do.
Heaven.
You can't even tell in your accent at all. So you've done a really good job covering that up.
My
What's
accent.
what's your? Oh, that's
Such a
so cute.
racist.
Such a cute.
Such
Well, I am an old white man, and I think that's genetically excused for me to be racist. now.
Accents are for notes, not for people.
Who's that savage in the background? Tell him to shut up.
I'm your producer.
Never
Easy.
mind.
One
Easy.
more
Never
time.
mind.
You're is what?
Don't make me say it again.
This
One
is
more
why.
time.
This is why we
Producer.
don't.
Do I have to sing
Producer.
producer?
I cringed at that because
Stop! Stop cringing! Seriously!
Cringing. It's not funny anymore.
Make Peas be nice to me.
I am being nice
I'm
to
his
you.
guest. We're doing his show. We're taking time out of our show to do Peas in a Pod.
So, I sense a little apprehension in letting the audience get to know the real Argus Q Fox. Is that like a defense that you used a lot, or is that just for this show? You anticipate breaking that wall down a little bit with some of these
who
other?
is the real Dr. Fox?
I'm waiting for you to tell me, brother.
When you point him in my direction, I'd like to meet him.
Okay.
He sounds like he's doing great to me.
Looks like I'm not going to meet him tonight, but if I do meet him in the future, I will mention your name.
I think it's just the music bed.
Scared me
Scared
for a second
ya.
there. Yeah.
Get those
Scared
little
Woo!
clips.
I'm awake. I'm awake now.
And hardwired and ready. Well, I've never been much for giving away,
Your secrets,
information about, my life. And when I do, I give out certain things.
Like, what kind of things do you think should be off the table so I can redirect my questions to be more Argus Q Fox friendly?
Well, you could ask me questions like, why do people think I'm so great? Or why do people find me irresistible or incredibly attractive? You could ask why I think people enjoy sending me money. You can ask me why anything that doesn't have to do with time for the show or where I used to live, really. But more about why do people like me. But I can sum that up with one answer. I mean, I just couldn't tell you. It's
Rice
natural.
Aroni. Rice
All
Aroni.
natural.
It's a San Francisco treat.
Hold on. What other questions you got? None of those are. No, I don't think any of those.
Yeah,
are,
what else you got, Peas?
What other questions you got, Argus, to ask you?
I thought it was your show.
Yeah. All of a sudden.
Well, yeah, but
Hi, welcome
just,
to the show. What are your questions?
Hey,
anything for me?
Oh, you see, you're trying to twist it up on me, but I'm not having it because here I know that people want to know who the hell is this mad genius, this mad doctor / engineer
a
/
sex god and
we should make it believable.
Billionaire.
Well, that'll buy because I do expect the money from the royalties at the time for the show to roll in it. Anytime.
It's gonna make it in. They're just itching.
You're rolling like oranges.
To put time for the show in all kinds of movies and advertisements. They want people that listen to our show to buy their products.
Money's going to come.
Do you think
faster
that you're
than you can pour it out the
sabotaging this
window.
interview to make Pease's real show seem more stupid than it's going to be? Or is
for
this
that,
just
I would not need to do any kind of sabotage.
Oh, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
But I will sabotage.
But he's got good guests.
Yeah,
That's what's going to make it good.
This guest is great.
He's got J. Jordan lined up.
Oh,
And he is lined up. I just need to learn how to do.
how's the grass in Portugal?
I think how you want to come at somebody like J. Gordon is you want to kind of acknowledge his
J.
contribution
Jordan,
to whatever the guy's
J.
name is.
Jordan.
I don't know. I know him as Guy Duell. Okay, so
And
because
make that other name you
Bobby
drop
Newman.
there. Look, there's two in the palm of my hand.
Put a quarter
There's
in the
not
jar,
two.
Peas.
What's the other one? You throw out this. What's the other one?
It was a noun.
Bruce
it wasn't a proper
Springsteen.
name, but I believe it was CBD beeswax.
CBD caviar beeswax or lip balm.
Yeah.
Caviar.
Sorry,
CBD
$50 a
caviar.
month is too much on my rent, but I'm gonna go pick up my CBD caviar beeswax
Lip balm.
chapstick.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't going to explain the jokes anymore. I thought you said that the audience understood
doesn't-
that stuff better, and that when we go back and we explain the joke, you said all this in the meeting.
But this is your show, Peas.
No, but here's the thing. And in
It's
all honesty,
always been your show.
I would have never have picked you to interview without talking to you first, because I would anticipate this kind of response. But nonetheless, I expect my real guests, like Guy Duell, GGG, one of the formators and thought leaders and old curmudgeons of the entire Church of the Subgenius, I think he's going to be a little bit more gracious to the piece. I think that
stuff's so
Mr.
lame.
I think Mr.
You guys ever
Lobo
heard of Bill?
Insomniac
This Church of
Cinemania.
Bill. I love Bill. They're all gonna hang out with Steve next year. Well,
And
Pease,
dude-
I'll tell you what. I'll make you my favorite guest right now, and you can take us into the next song. And when we come back, we'll hit that top of the hour.
Top of the hour, and don't worry, Scalpod isn't a band. Stay buckled in there because we're gonna need
I
you for
feel
that. in a
like-
minute.
Come to the
I feel
time
like-
of the show chat room, and we'll do the audio check when we come back from the break.
I feel like people would have liked some of them questions answered.
Go take us out, Pease.
It copped out. So, hey, our next song is going to be Argus Cop Outs and their hit new tune, I Don't Answer Questions About Myself. Let's hear it, kids.
Well done, Pease. Well done.
We are the epitome of an art rock band, so it's a
Can we get on with this shit?
So the question is just, what was your relationship with this Kansas
Spike
song?
it with my CBD, TBD,
None
caviar,
whatsoever. I hadn't even
butter
heard it
wax.
until they played it for me the other day. I was
Edible.
convinced that they'd written it. And I was
Flower.
like, God, what are you guys doing writing that derivative, crappy 70s crap rock? What are you doing? We're not playing that song ever again. No, Kansas. There was that guy in the band who had hair like a giant pyramid. Remember him? Yeah. He would have gone up like Chernobyl if you'd hold a letter up to his head. I tell you that. Kansas was a big part of music where bands were often named after geographical locations. And let's hope that that never happens again, because quite frankly, those bands suck.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Where you was that like lay your weary head to rest? Was like oh yeah, lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Sheer brilliance.
Time for the show. That is not only a statement of affairs, it is also the name of what you are listening to right now on freethinkradio.com. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Ready? Woo! Alright, our Google Play link is https://google.google.com/music/listen under U =0 $&PS /LXVSKCV NV-W-Z-W-23CMPPE5TXD3ZM. That Google Play link, once again, is... But did you get that piece?
I got it.
Did you write that down? You can send physical ass mail to. I'm gonna really try to get through these P's. You can send physical ass mail to us in the physical ass mail hole at Hypercube.
You say that on the
PO Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793. You can also call us up and leave dirty messages on our voicemail. That's 321-765-FAUX. That's 3289. I shouldn't have told you though. Really, if you can't decode the FAUX part, maybe we don't want them calling anyway.
Hey,
But if the email is more your thing, shoot us one at timefortheemail@gmail.com, or you can squat all over our twatter at timeforthetweet. That's our twatter squash mark, whatever they call your name on the twatter. You can also go to facebook.com/time for the show. And you get everything at just timeforthewebsite.com. That's got all the individual shows and the notes and dem blanks. It's all in there. Just go there. Just trust me. Go to timeforthewebsite.com. Did I miss anything?
I think, did you give him the Patreon link?
Oh, yeah, you can fall for our Patreon scam at patreon.com/HYPERCUBE. And the last E is for savings. And yeah, I think that's it. I did all of them.
Well, then I'll take care of getting out those weekly shout-outs. If you subscribe at the $10 oxtail and vodka level or at our potassium level on Patreon, you get a weekly shout-out, and that goes to Reverend Dr. Kosmak. And what was this guy's name?
Oh, the great Henry Hesture.
We got Reverend Scalpod, Apostasy Expanord. No, not Scalpod. He always gets I say Scalpod instead of Count Sloth. I do that all the time, Reverend Count Sloth.
I do that too.
Yeah. And
why.
Punisher in Chief, Reverend Caller 23. And honorary status goes out to Guru Drew and Reverend Piddly Wibbles for their PayPal donations. You can send PayPal donations to money@hypercubelaboratory.com. It's time for the show!
So I want to give a shout out.
Beautiful.
Our biggest.
Caller, turn up your microphone, caller.
Shut up, man.
No, I can't hear you, pal. I just want everybody to hear your beautiful, handsome voice.
So here's the thing. We have a buddy, and he's here on the Discord channel, was on the Discord channel all the time. He was a big fan of the show. He was a great human being. And everything there is good about being a sub-genius, Heathen was. Heathen fed so many people at X Days. I don't think that the number of people could even be counted. He was a gruff kind of guy, but if he was your friend, he was your friend for life. And unfortunately, I was just talking with Heathen on Friday. We lost Heathen Friday night. And we've had a couple of big hits this year, but Heathen's a big one. And for anybody who's ever gone to X Day, or anybody who's ever been to any Subgenius event in Ohio, in Columbus, and Cleveland, he was at the first event that I ever did one of my first rants at, the Stone Tavern. And, he had a gruff personality online, but he had a heart of gold. He is a man of gold, and I am truly, truly at a loss how I will deal without Heathen being at the next X Day. And I know that he was also just as dear to many of my good friends, Ivan Stang, Philo Drummond, Nord, Austin Ford, Argus Q Fox, Fidd Chewley. He's been there for all of us at some point in time, I think. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to our biggest Patreon, looking at us up from the saucer, giving us that special saucer goodness. Ethan, we're going to miss you, buddy.
Well said, Peace. A fitting tribute to a great man.
Now, let's get on with the comedy hijinks and shenanigans.
Well, we got to get Scalpod in here. Dr. Scalpod, paging Dr. Scalpod.
We're going right into is it a band. We're on eyes. We're going to do the is it a band. Even though we know is it the band sometimes steps on the other segments of the show.
Yeah, the show is, if there's anything...
Well, don't worry. P's only scheduled 2 other segments, and we're 11 minutes into the hour. So we only have to do Is It a Band, Blind Eyes, Viewer Mails, and P's' other 2 segments, and then time for apologies. So take it away, P's.
What are we doing?
Doing the show.
We're buying time until we can get Scalpod into the chat room. We just got to chow down on that clock. Just make a big clock sandwich and take a big fat bite of it.
I have an evil plan, and it coincides with my blind eye for this week. And I'm wondering, can I have the to inject my evil plan into my blind eye? Is that okay?
I'm gonna allow it on a probationary basis.
Yeah, one time.
And it's also in a weird kind of way gonna tie into your man.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, Dr. Fox, but can you turn Peas up?
Yeah, I can't. I haven't heard anybody complain yet.
I can't barely hear my boy. My sweet Lauren Christopher Alexander Peas.
I turned it down over here because the music.
There we go. Hey, sound off, Peas.
So here's
There
the
he
thing:
is.
3, 4, 1, 2, hip, hip, hip to the
Much
hippie
better.
to the hop.
Much better.
Do a little Sugar Hill Gang there for my peeps.
You know,
So
I owe you an apology, Peas. I'm
Nice.
sorry. You know, normally you do all the apologizing. I showed up wrecked. I'm in very poor shape tonight. And I'm spent completely, and I'm totally leaning on you and Dr. Fox to run y'all's pie holes and do the show, because I ain't got it tonight. And so for that, I apologize to you, my friend.
I do have this great combination of like 3 of our bits into this one evil plan. So I'm hoping that will help you out.
Well, go ahead. Go for it. We got a minute.
So today in the mail on my front step, I have 600 individual. Now, let me explain this to you. I got these packages. They're wrapped in cellophane, shrink wrap, right? And each one of them is a flattened priority postal box. And they come in cases of 25. And I've got like 15 of these things, okay? So I have easily enough for every man, woman, and child in the United States. Now they're sent to Warren Pease, who no one knows who that is. But nonetheless, I want you to think about that for a second. So I suspect a cabal of my friends who have decided this will be funny. And I'm thinking, that's kind of expensive of a prank, because this is a lot. If I was to go to Home Depot and buy these boxes, it would probably set me back $50. But no, one of our Patreons types me before the show. He says, "Oh no, just go to the post."
No. Don't go accusing our Patreons of sending you goofy crap in the mail.
No, I don't tell me. Don't inject yourself into my story, because this is part of my evil plan, and people need to hear it in its entirety before you start asking your Argus Q Fox questions.
It's not a question.
Are you gonna ask questions later? Are you gonna ask questions later? Yes or no?
Don't blame people on my Patreon
for
sending you stuff in the boxes.
I guess they just threw a dart at a map, and the dart just happened to land on 6428 Dobie
We
Peak
do need to digress
Drive.
for a minute, because I know just recently Fidd Chewley took a all expenses train trip to another part of Florida using the Patreon funds.
No, he didn't.
No.
There was some tricky accounting going on.
No, they sent
After
him
I
money.
made some
they sent him money
accusations.
directly.
Yeah, it did. That's true. It went directly to my personal
Did you spend
Podcrust
that money on the
ransom
train?
fund.
Did you spend that money your parents sent you on the train ticket?
Oh no, I pocketed that.
Okay, so there
just
you go.
made yeah. Well, you know, it's
Old Detective Pease is on the case.
Well, I am
well,
the
great. You
detective
blew me
here.
out of the water. Are you happy?
I'm not, because you're interrupting my great evil plan.
We gotta.
So
all right.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this whole thing. I checked out what some nameless stranger in a Discord chat, where all the Patreon users that we have in our show happen to hang out, but it could or could not have been one. Is that better, Argus? And they said, just go to the post office. You can have as many of these shipped to whomever you want in the country, and they don't charge you anything for it. So there's two things here with my evil plan. One is you can continue to send me cases and cases and cases of anything the post office will send me for free just to see how long they'll do it. Or two, everybody, and this includes our Canadian and German friends, our Australian friends all around the world, because anybody can go to the USPS.com website and you can send boxes and boxes of boxes to Ivan Stang, to people, to Donald Trump.
You can't.
We could send.
So, Pease, let me get this straight. For a year, you've been giving out your address.
Yeah, that's correct. 6428 Dovey Peak Drive.
Something in the mail that you didn't want or like. You want to tell the audience to commit mail fraud.
Yeah, what about the poor taxpayers? The burden you're putting on the American
this is the
taxpayer.
evil plan, guys.
Sir.
Guys, you're so close to the evil plan. You're almost thinking it of yourselves. The evil plan is, this is an agency. The U.S. Post Office loses a couple $2 billion a quarter. Now, they say they're not taxpayer subsidized, but how is that even possible? What I'm saying is that one of two things will happen here. We will either get our legion, and we are a legion of fans.
You're not your personal army, Pease.
You know what? You're sucking all the fun out of this show tonight, Argus. Now I'm done. Go ahead. It's a band. Let's go. Let's move on.
All right, Pease says move on.
Never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Discord, it's Reverend Scalpod.
Hey.
What up, everybody?
The original Is It a Band Judge is on live with us now to reprise his role.
Great.
And I'm excited for it.
The one and only.
Me too. Can't wait.
Oh, poor Warren Christopher Alexander Peasworth.
Warren Christopher Robin Pease.
There's some good bands.
You need to pick
names
yourself
tonight.
up by the tweet straps.
No, I'm fine. Just destroy my evil plan. Don't even let it get to fruition. Just don't. It's just we're good. Yeah, that's great. Whatever.
Well, I guess one plan is equal to 100 sentences.
I'll do it. And then you act like you're this benevolent man. Oh, I don't want to postal fraud. Oh, I'm concerned about illegal activity. I just think that's kind of bullshitish. That's all.
You can't say bullshit on the radio.
Okay, but it's crap.
That's all right. You can show him by trouncing his ass in this game.
You know what? I'm going to send you guys 6 or 7 pallets worth of boxes to the P.O. box, and then you'll see that my plan had merit.
Well, if you send it to the P.O. box, they'll just hold it behind the counter. They're post office supplies, so they probably won't even send them. You know?
Look, dude, I can Google
They'll probably
your address.
just put some...
I've got pictures of your carport. I could Google map you very easily.
No,
it's already done.
Go
they're
ahead
already
and send
on
those
way.
pallets of boxes to our P.O. box.
They're already on their way. Already on their way.
That'll teach us a lesson.
So funny.
Hey, use that
Scalpod
anger in the game.
Let's do some
please.
comedy.
Use
Let's
that.
do some comedy.
We scared him off.
Let's do some show.
Did we scare away Scalpod?
He went back on mute.
Are you there, buddy? It's okay. You can come out. It's safe. Mommy and Daddy aren't fighting anymore.
No, we're fine. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be the best game ever.
It is. Let's do it. Let's round one this thing.
Let's play this bitch.
And
I'm here.
Take it away.
Okay. Whole show's hanging on you now, Scalpod.
I say yes, it's a band.
All right, round one. Is it a band, everybody? This is the game where we guess if it's a band or not. And what's the first band name? The first.
Are we ready for It's a Band?
You see, now I'm irritated because you cast out that I'm trying to do a personal army thing, and that was not what bit was going.
Hey,
and now
Peas,
people
Peas, the
think that
show
about
is
the
over
Peas.
here, buddy. The show is over here.
Yeah. It's a band. Yeah, let's go. It's awesome. Yeah. Let's play it. Let's go.
It could never have been needed more than now.
Man.
The band name is Yeti Love.
Yeti Love, you won last week, Dr. Fox, so you go first.
Yeah, I'm not going to pass.
Okay, good.
I'm going to play, and I'm going to say, based on words, because it's got 4 letters in each word, yes, it's a band. Fidd, you won last week after me.
Yeti Love, it's got to be a band. It's common, it's accessible, it's there. It's beautiful.
I'm not keeping score, so I hope someone else is.
Oh, yes, you are.
You're the judge, for Christ's sakes.
I looked up all the
You
names,
have a fucking pencil?
and I made up over half of them.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's
Wait a
work.
minute, I
didn't
put
do
some
any
good
work
names
for
out
this
there.
show tonight.
I
at
put
all.
some names out there, too. I'm not keeping score.
Wait, no. It's
Fine,
not a
I'll
band.
keep score. So what are the answers then? Fox, what is your answer?
Yes.
And
Fidd?
Fidd says, yeah. Fidd says yes. Yeti loves a band.
And Peas?
No, it's stupid, and Argus said yes, so it's no.
I'm obviously a yes.
You're stupid, too.
Easy squeezy,
Fidd,
Reverend
okay.
Easy.
So
You're
is everybody
handsome.
ready for the big
Fidd,
reveal?
You're handsome, you're just wrong. this
Is it a
time.
band?
Oh yeah, it's a band.
Yeah. Woo!
Fix.
I
High five
love
to you.
myself.
High five to you. High five to you. High five to you. You get 2.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Argus Boss.
744
Argus
likes.
1970 called, and they want their high fives back.
Hey-oh. I couldn't even say hey-oh. God,
You're fired from the Arsenio job.
I'm a disgusting.
Right then, the
sloppy
next
mess
band,
of-
if everybody's ready,
Absolutely.
I'm disgusting.
Best game ever. Let's go.
as suggested by Pease himself, I believe.
Ooh.
The Boil Makers. Not to
Yeah.
be confused with the Boiler Makers. No, this is the Boil Makers.
Peas came up with it?
That's a Peas
Yeah,
original.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
yes.
say no.
That's why it's funny.
That's a WAP original.
All right, what you got, Fidd?
Warren Alexander Pease.
not my
The Boil Makers,
Not going to say.
plural. Would you say yeah?
I said no.
I'm just gonna
While
guess.
Scalpod clicks away at the Fortran there.
I'm gonna
That's good.
guess
A joke
opposite
Mr.
of
Sister
you.
will understand.
I'm guessing opposite of Dr. Fox. I'm gonna say yeah. I should say no though. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Damn you, caller 23! This is all your fault. But he did win the meme contest last week. We used his picture for the episode art. I'm sorry. Bees, your turn.
It's not my turn. Wait, did you already? You said what was your answer?
I said
What's
what
the
was your
judge
answer,
say?
Flo?
What was your judge?
Fox.
What's the judge say? He's keeping accurate score.
Are you
I'm sure.
passing, Peas?
No, I'm not passing.
Well, if the judge goes before you go, then
I
you're
say it's a
passing.
band. Okay, it's a band. It's a band.
Not
Okay, you
passing.
happy?
Peas
It's a
says
band.
yes.
It's a
He
band.
says yes.
That's a no, no, and a yes. What was
My
yours,
personal
Doctor?
army. That's not even what I was talking about. My personal army. It's such bullshit.
It's good to have you back, Peace. It's good to have you back, man. Missed you.
It's an evil plan. That's different.
Well,
That's like, hey, that's like everybody. Let's have some fun. It's not like a personal army thing. That's totally fucking different. I don't gain anything out of it.
Yeah, nothing happens. Just everybody does what I say.
Whatever.
I don't get anything
No,
out of
if
it.
you're gonna be, let's just play the game.
it's Not a band? What was it called
It's
again?
the Boilermakers.
The Boilermakers.
We're still on round 2. I'm just watching the clock. It's great. Show's ticking by.
I'm saying no. Peace.
I already said.
He said
it's a
yes.
band.
Oh, okay.
Of course, it's a band. Stupid.
Is it a band?
Fox, is it a band?
Is it a
Oh,
band?
I
Fox
said no.
is a band.
I said no.
Fox is a no. Fidd?
No.
Fidd is a no. P said yes. I heard that.
What we got?
I'm saying no. The answer is not a
You're not
band.
playing the game.
Not a
You're judging
band.
the game. Would
He
you
can play. Let him play, Peace. He
Very
can judge
sorry.
and play.
The Boilermakers are not a band.
Yeah.
Low 5 to you. Low 5 to
That's
you.
awesome.
Low 5 to you. You get 2. Yeah.
1982 calls. They want their low fives back.
Hey, Reverend Peace, somebody really unfunny called. They want their joke back.
Well, with that attitude, they're not.
I'm sorry.
Vodka and oxtail eating bastard.
I know. It's true. I am.
Okay.
I don't even care about the swearing. I'm gonna swear, okay?
We're gonna
Fuck,
move
I
this
never
right
signed
along,
off on that.
fellas.
I never
Come on.
signed off on that. He's an old man. He has nothing else. He can beep out the damn thing.
He's your personal friend.
He is my personal friend, but he can beep the damn things out.
Is it a Stang?
Is that a band?
The third band name. If
Wait,
everybody's ready.
Oh, it was not a band. Sorry.
Round 3.
Hey, Scalpod, what's the score?
I
The-
thought you
the
were
score
keeping
is-
score.
You have no
That's
idea.
the score.
You have no
2 to
idea
2
what
to
the score is,
0.
do you, Scalpod?
I think it's Fidd and Fox with 2 and Peas.
Shut up. It's a
with
great
the-
game. Let's go.
With the goose egg.
Move it along. Move it along.
All right. Round 3. Fight.
The score is you're losing.
Yeah, that is the correct answer.
You know, I can't tell when it's a
love
band name or
Scalpod.
he's
Sound
just
like
talking.
my
He's-
junior coat.
This is the best radio voice ever. It's like all monotone all day long. I don't what he's saying.
The next band name
See?
is Priority Mail Review.
Oh,
That is in
That is a good
mail,
one.
as in MAIL.
Do you know what's
Priority
sad
Mail
about that band name?
Review.
If I could have finished my
REVUE.
story, it would have tied all the segments of the show together.
Could have
into
finished
really
it when he
nice
decided
show.
to stop talking about it.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Are you
I'm
sure?
just saying.
He's just done and
I'm
he's
just
good.
saying,
And he's fine.
I want
he's
you to
happy.
know.
Okay.
He's having a good time.
There's no
Moving
problem.
on.
There's no problem on my end.
No problem.
My end is
No
fine.
problem with your name, Warren.
We're
How's your
tying it
end?
all together for you,
How's
please.
your end? Yeah, but we can't now because now it's all sullied with my personal army bullshit. But go ahead, let's play the game.
He's too personally invested.
Let's play the game. Super good game. by the way.
Dr. Fox, it's your turn. The priority mail review.
Man, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
I was
could've been
hoping
fine.
for priority male genitalia. Because I'd say that's a band.
I
But
need to know.
mail
But it's not.
review, priority mail review. Ah, is it a band? Probably not. It's probably a show. There's probably a show called that, but I'm going to say no,
Peas is
not
producing it.
a band. Peas is
Um,
producing the priority mail review. And you can catch his nudes in a box of stolen federal property coming to your mailbox any day now.
See, that's what it is. You are too cautious sometimes. You just need to click it. Just click the link.
Sure, I'll make sure I admit to the crime before I do it on the radio.
We are not, listen, dude, we're radio hosts. We're not responsible for what our fans or listeners or compatriots or whatever the hell they are do. And the fact that I got $85 worth of cardboard from the United States Postal Service kind of proves that. If you'd let me
Did
finish,
you taste
I would have
it?
said
Maybe it's LSD.
we could have
They're really big squares of LSD, Peas.
We could have made a change in the postal system that would have saved society or brought this nation to its knees. Either way was a win-win, and you turned it into something dirty and sully. But let's play the game.
I'm Reverend Peas. I want to take down the government. Here's my address.
Let's play this game. It's so good.
He's fine.
He's fine. Peace is fine. He's happy. He's not. There's nothing wrong over on his side.
I said yes. No. I said
You
no.
said no, and I
said
was
no.
hoping you said yes because I want to say no.
Faux is a big fat no.
I'm saying it's definitely a band. It's an a cappella band.
Peas is
Probably
all
is.
in.
If it's a band, it's probably an a cappella, like barbershop quartet.
I
What up with you, Fidd?
well, in the interest of
Peas went before you, Fidd. I'm glad you passed, Fidd.
I don't-
Good
What of
use
it?
The pass option.
I don't care.
What of it?
I don't care.
No passing.
I guess I passed. The what was it? The
Okay, I
priority.
take my answer back. Don't pass and do your answer, and then I'll do mine.
In the interest of full disclosure, I have to recuse myself due to a conflict of interest pursuant to Clause 6 of Rule 18 in the Is It a Band Charter.
You sent those fucking boxes, didn't you, Fidd?
Say what?
You sent those boxes
No.
during some downtime.
No, I
serving them
didn't.
candy dishes.
I swear I didn't send the boxes
Doesn't-
to you.
doesn't
I wouldn't
matter.
burden the taxpayers by wasting
play
valuable
the yeah,
resources.
you and Argus Q Fox, Citizen Esquire. Let's play the game.
There's a hardworking
Wouldn't burden the
men,
taxpayers as if any of
and-
them listen to this program.
women that built those boxes with their bare hands, and for us to just
Their children's hands.
and based on them, I'm saying Priority Mail Review is not a band.
I'm saying it is.
Not a band,
All
per
right.
Fidd.
I'm saying it is a band. This is a good game.
This is a great game.
It's the best one.
Are you okay, Peas?
My personal army.
I think Peas is okay.
Man.
Are you all ready for the answer?
Is it a band?
Yes. Is it a band?
The answer is Priority Mail Review is not a band.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
That was
Yeah.
that was a tight one.
Woo. Yeah.
Dodged a lube covered bullet on that
Man, and we're still
Cliffhanger
Yeah.
there.
one. Touch
tied.
tips. Touch
So I guess
tips.
the only
Touch
value of that band name would have been to tie
for you.
all the bits together, which
Yeah.
we can't do now. But it's all right. It's good. Let's play the game.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Next song.
No, it's
Let's
fine.
do
It's
it.
all right.
Yep. Yep.
It's
Fuck
cool.
it.
Let's keep playing the fucking game. It's so
Yep.
fucking great. I'm having so much
You know-
fucking
you-
fun playing
what's
this
gonna be
fucking
great?
game.
You know what's gonna be great is when we do the good show that's coming up.
Are you and Fox gonna yell at each other after the show?
No, we'll be fine.
Oh.
It's only a game,
I've
guys.
heard
It's
that tone of
only a
voice. Oh,
game.
You didn't ask me if I was gonna
I'm scared.
I'm frightened.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
What if I push it?
Boxes.
Are we ready
I
for
just
band
pushed
number
it.
4?
No, I pushed
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong one. There we go.
So what's your viewer mail, Fidd?
My viewer
Just
mail
joking.
is
We're playing the game, Fidd. I was just
Oh,
joking.
whew.
I was trying to be Argus Fox. I was
scared
trying
me
to
for a
steal his
second
bit.
there.
Band
Sorry.
number 4 is The Slammin' Doors.
Oh,
Nice. Well, we're still tied 3-3. Me and you, Dr. Fox.
Sort of, yeah.
So you go
Yes, you're still tied.
firsties.
Fox.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll pass to you, and then I'll go after you.
All right. Draw 4.
Okay. I'm gonna say the Slammin' Doors is a band.
I can hear you
It is
type as
Totally, totally a band. Totally a band.
Damn, I wish you didn't say yes, because I also want to say yes, but I want to answer differently from you.
You want to play the game?
But, yeah, I want to play the game, but I also want to win. We're only halfway through, so I think I'm going to go in lockstep with you and say that the Slammin' Doors is a band. That's a really good name.
Yeah,
it's gotta be
name.
taken.
Ska
It's a
band.
stupid name. It's a dumb
Fox and
name.
Fidd are in,
It's
which
not
means
a band.
Peas is
It's not a band. It's a dumb name.
I take it back. It's a stupid
If that's
name.
if that's a band, their van should be pushed into the river and their equipment stolen right before they open
and
up.
placed
For,
in priority mail shipping boxes.
Peas, did you wake up on the wrong side of the Flintstones vitamins?
That's a much better bit than what I was doing with my personal army. Yeah, let's play the game.
So very sorry, Peas,
I don't even care.
but it's a band.
Oh!
Yeah.
4 for 4. Yeah. Stick your finger in my butthole.
How am I even...
Stick your finger in my butthole.
4 for
Stick your finger in my
4,
butthole.
and Peas is 0
2 for you.
big fat goose egg. 0.
I was rattled before the game. He got in my head, with the fucking personal army shit, man. I don't know what to say.
Well,
I'm beating
we can
myself.
Tell. We can
It's
tell
not our
that you
response
don't
that's
know
beating
what
me.
to say.
I'm beating myself. He's not beating me in this game. I'm beating myself. Just like how I broke my toilet when I masturbated on it earlier.
Good callback.
Thank you.
Up top, Peas.
Up top. No, I'm not doing that with you either. You're a traitor.
Oh, wow. Somebody's saucy.
You're a
in there.
Trader Joe.
He's a Trader Joe, man.
Hey, that's my bit!
Hey guys,
Don't you
I'm ready
fucking
to do
steal
the
my
show.
bit! God damn it! What's the next
I
band?
just woke up after a 20-minute nap. I'm ready to do the show. And I know
Okay.
the piece has got a funny bit, but whatever. It's a show. Let's just do the thing. Can we do
Let's
the
get it
game?
together.
Can we just focus on the game?
Band number 5. Are you ready?
Yee.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a band.
Big
Oh
money.
my God, this one is.
Wait, that's not the name.
It's a topper. Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's a band. Yes, it's a band.
You haven't even heard it yet.
It's my turn,
Yeah.
Peas.
Silly Peas.
Here it comes.
That's a band.
Adjust your ears.
Oh, man.
That's a band.
Baroque
Here you
Back Mountain Ramblers.
Whoa.
Back Mountain Ramblers.
Why do I feel like you just said 8 different songs right there, man?
Baroque Back Mountain Ramblers. Is that correct?
Baroque back or broke back?
Baroque Back.
Baroque
back.
As in the
Brother.
genre.
That is a
Okay.
that is a all Democratic woman band from Sacramento, California, that plays bluegrass but with a gospel twist.
Oh, I've got them all in a tizzy now.
Exactly who that is,
A
Peas.
tizzy. An absolute tizzy.
Who came up with that one? That's a good one.
Is it?
Who came up with it?
I believe that sounds like a
was it?
Scalpod original to me. Reverend Scalpod, confess. Admit what you did.
Never.
Did you make up that name? We
I
can
think
do this the
Scalpod.
easy way or the hard way.
I thought, when I got those boxes today on my doorstep, I thought, man, this is going to carry the whole show. I'll be able to tie this thing into your mail, blind eye. Is it a band? And my apologies.
Is it a band, Dr. Fox? Is Baroque Back Mountain Ramblers a band?
It's good, but I'm going to say it's too good. I'm going to say no, it's not a band.
Yeah, of course you will.
It needs to be. I don't want to raise my children in a universe where that is not a band, but that's why I don't have kids, because this is that universe.
None that you know of.
Well,
Or that he's allowed near.
Ooh, stingy.
No, that's fine. Go ahead, tell your joke. I'm fine. I'm over here. I'm okay. I'm fine. No, let's play the stupid game.
Yeah, let's play the game.
Let's play
Fox.
it. No,
Let's play the game,
it's
Fox.
fine. It's okay. It's totally okay.
Now that you've made fun of Fidd's breeding ability.
His breeding ability?
Correct.
I clean his sheets. I know how good his ability is.
Bad aim.
But his follow through may be poor.
If
Touchdown!
the trick is to put the ceiling fan So it's pushing up to the ceiling. It gives you a couple extra inches of arc there, and you can get the whole thing right in your mouth without having to get off your back. Unlike Reverend Peas,
you can arch your back a little
can't
bit.
help.
But
Yeah, you pop it.
You guys are probably both saving a lot of money on
Just give it a
beard
little
cream.
whip right at the end. And shoot that sucker up into the a little assistance from the ceiling fan, and
Argus
and a little hope.
Can you guys imagine that
hurt
Argus
either.
6
Just
has
a little
to listen
a dash
to
of
this shit
hope.
24 hours
Splash
a day?
in the eye
You
of
think it's
jizz.
funny? Argus 6 is sitting there in the kitchen
Argus
weeping. she's in the kitchen weeping. Not another stringy semen joke.
Is that
oh
your
my
wife?
god.
Argus wept.
Good game.
Oh man, this is the best Is It a Band ever.
game.
Wait. Baroque back mountain ramblers. Fox said no. Fidd said no. Peas.
I said yes it was.
He says a Democrat woman socialist band or something.
Yeah, that's
said
what I
something
said.
very hurtful.
Yeah, I said it just like that, and it was not even as funny as you did.
You're right. It wasn't as funny
Yeah,
as when
let's
I did
go.
it.
Well, yeah, let's go.
Oh, Scalpod just said it's not a band.
That's right, it's not a man.
And my wife asked if Peas had a stroke.
He may have, and we should probably
Argus
call the
6
authorities.
wants to know, Peas,
Yeah,
is it
not
a stroke?
The response crew, just the authorities.
Is it a cerebral hemorrhage? I'm going to say yeah.
I'm having a heart attack. Send the police!
They can shoot me. It's funny because it's true. And there's a phone ringing.
Whose phone
it's
is that?
great. It's professional.
Is that the show
Who's got
phone?
the phone?
It's my super awesome
I think it's
microphone.
Scalpod.
Where's the show phone? Find it quickly.
You wanted me to have a microphone, right?
It's
Yes, and
somebody's-
thank you, Scalpod, for getting a microphone and doing the Is It a Show.
that you invented for yourself.
And by the way, you're playing along and you're doing a fantastic job.
was it actually my
Is he? Because he didn't even know he had to keep more, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I mean, really, was it my invention? I mean,
Oh, no, it wasn't your invention. Just
oh
the
no, sure.
judging-
When there's credit to be taken, it's not mine.
Correct.
But
That's exactly right. You will get credit for deciding we needed a judge because we were lying too much about whether they were.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, let's burn
Needed
through
to be
the
rated
next
in.
two.
Yeah, let's can we? Hey,
Even though
Scalpod,
Peas is
can we finish the
mathematically
show?
eliminated
The next
from the
band,
rest
the
of the
next
game, we're
band.
going to humor
You're
him and
ready
let him
for it.
still play.
And I'm not sure you're ready for it, but if you think you're ready for
Wait a minute,
it,
we didn't find
The
out what
band
the other
name.
band was.
Oh,
Is it-
Baroque Back Mountain.
Oh,
is
no,
it
no,
a
no.
band or not?
Oh, they're not a band.
no, that's not a band.
Yeah, that's not a band. Don't be.
All right,
don't
so
be
I was
silly.
right.
Don't be silly.
Oh my God, Peas was right.
Peas.
He's on the board, everybody.
Look at you, Peas.
Am I?
Is he? All right, we got to burn through the next two because Peas
Look,
still
you
has a
gotta do
lot of
it.
apologizing to do.
I don't
So,
really.
what's round
Indubitably.
6?
The next band name is you're gonna.
I think
love this.
Argus should apologize.
Did you tell my wife to shut up?
I did not.
He may have.
He told that to Argus 6.
I did not tell her that.
He
Asked her-
told it to someone who doesn't exist. So
I didn't say that. It's a bit shut up, and that was in reference to Guru Drew, who's like, "Oh my goodness, guys, hey at Peas, try to box up your feelings and express your love. Send a positive message." You know
Round
what?
6,
Your
Peas.
Austin hippie
Round
band.
6.
Round 6.
Round 6. Well, you asked. I would never
Are
tell you.
you
what-
ready?
Will the
If
sergeant
you're
at
ready,
arms please
got your
mace the
file,
Peas?
because here it comes.
I would never tell Argus 6 to shut up.
The name of the band in round 6 is Pink Hole Lust.
Pink Hole.
How many
Lust.
bands is that not?
Not only is that a band, it's also
It's like 10 bands.
denim company
Fit thinks
slogan.
it's several bands.
I think. What do you say, Dr. Fox? Lightning
Whole lust
round.
or whole less? Whole lust?
Pink Hole Lust.
Ah. I'm going to pass.
All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm just going down as a yes, it's a band. I'm going to say Pink Hole Lust is not a band. Fidd says no.
Wait, Fidd says no?
Fidd says no.
Fidd
Pink
is a big
Hole Lust
nay-nay.
is not a band.
Fidd, do you think Argus likes me?
Peas, is it a band? Is it a band,
Now's
Peas?
the time, man.
Is it a
This
band,
not the
Peas?
time.
Lightning round, buddy. Come on. Come on, pal.
Yes, it's a band.
The
Yes,
lightning
it's
round is not the
It's a
time.
band. It's a band, okay?
Okay.
Move it along.
He
Let's
says,
move it along.
yay! Fox? What does the fox say?
Moo.
Well, I guess I can play. What'd you say, Fidd? Yes or no?
I said no.
I'm going to say yes.
Ooh, we're tied, so...
I'm going to say yes.
All right, is it a band?
This is
where it happens.
strategery, ladies and
This is where it
gentlemen.
happens.
I could believe either or on this one. This one's really ambiguous.
Pink Hole
Androgynous.
Lust.
The ambiguously
Is,
bad band name.
As much as we all might like it to be, not a band.
Ah! I lose. Just like that.
Fidd is
Just
winning.
like that.
There's more?
Oh, there could be more.
Is there?
We can decide it right now if you want.
I think that we have a winner.
It does sound like we have a winner, and it sounds like this week's winner is Reverend Ford Chortlands of the Church of the Broken Ham Radio. The canned ham radio.
Of the Totally Chortlands.
So
back.
they oh, did your headphones break?
Yeah, my can's broke.
Oh no. Everybody, Fidd's headphones, his
That's
cans is
misogynistic.
split his can.
What'd I miss? What's the last band name?
It was Pink Hole Lust.
Oh, that was
and,
it? I thought that was 6.
No, you're
There's
the winner.
one more.
Well,
you're the winner.
You're winning.
Dude, you're the winner.
So yeah,
We're done.
Oh, thank God.
Peas
They
wants,
decided to cut
Peas
it
wants to
short.
be done with the game now.
But it was such a good game, Peas.
Yeah, oh, it was awesome.
Especially because you won.
Finally.
Yeah, you're on the board now,
Well, you're welcome, everybody.
Yay.
America.
You're welcome, Peas, especially to
It's
you.
so good.
I want to thank Peas for my victory
Yeah.
because this girl runs on Cupcakes, Jesus, and Reverend Peas in that order. So, who's your blind eye, Peas? I know who your blind eye is, Peas.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
I think I know who it is.
I'm good. You know, I feel like I might have had a blind eye earlier, but now I don't know.
Now you're good.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. You know,
Reverend
I'm-
Peas, everybody, he's good.
Good.
I'm
boy.
I'm content with the world. No one needs to die this week.
Scalpod has put up the blind eyes meme. It is now official blind eyes time.
Means nothing.
Who's your blind eye, Fidd?
Man, you know, the show started out so innocently.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure too.
just a couple of happy boys prancing
Little
through
pigtails,
the
dancing
tall
around,
fields of
like
Radioland,
babies,
and
playing Barbie.
and we were said we were going to do Blind Eyes, and we said it was going to be
Yeah.
great, and here we are, and now
Here we are.
Warren with Warren.
No,
Warren with
no.
Warren.
That's not sticking.
That sounds like the new show. Peas in a podcast.
Oh no, and oh, let's
Colon
not forget.
Warren with
yeah.
Warren.
I had a blind eye this week. Should
Yeah,
I even
good.
do? Should we
Sure.
even do
Yeah,
Blind Eyes?
blind-
Peas said he's
blind eye.
good.
He's fine.
He's just
I'm
fine. I'll do a blind eye. I'll do one.
Good for you.
I'll
Good for
pretend.
you,
I'll pretend
Fidd.
like we're still doing a show here on
You
Free
do
Think
your blind
Radio
eye.
called Time
You
for.
just go
the
and
show.
do it.
All right.
Blind eye.
Hey,
Do
this week's blind eye. I was going to blind eye. You know, because people they come up to you and they're like, "Guess
Yeah.
what?"
What?
You know what I mean? And then you go, "What?"
Yeah.
And then they tell you what.
Uh-huh.
But you know, like you're never going to
What?
guess. Don't just skip the guess what part. You know what I mean? Let's cut to the
Preach it.
chase, because
Cut
I'm
to
either
it.
guessing out of infinity of any possible thing.
Could be
I'm guessing
anything.
out of all of them, or you just came back from a job interview with a smile on your face and you're saying, guess what? In which case, it's pretty obvious.
You
I know
got
what.
blown on the way
So
back
it's
from the
either
job interview.
inescapably conclusive as to what it is, or it's impossible to pull the show.
Ooh, good one.
The
Good
don't
blind eye.
the blind eye.
What? Guess what?
Guess what, Peas?
Good one, Fidd. That's your best blind eye ever. I'm curious to hear what Argus Q Fox has for a blind eye.
Oh, mine.
Maybe it's about something with people with personal armies.
Well, no, just people with personal army apparel, like people that have cargo short pockets, but they're on their hats. You know what I'm talking about? People with pockets
I?
on the hats. What are you keeping in there? What mound of flesh have you just wadded up and you stuck it in your hat?
Argus, can I ask you a
Just
question?
gross. No.
Can I ask a question? No,
So,
you ask questions. I
we
want to
have
ask
to,
a question about your blind eye because you ask questions sometimes. I have a question about your blind eye.
Well, you got to apologize, Peas.
No, man, this is
No,
a
you
pretty
were good
important
with
question.
blind eyes. You were all good this week, so no
Yeah,
questions.
but that's till you start talking about some kind of magical hat
Oh,
with a pocket that I don't think the rest of us have ever seen, except outside the outskirts of Orlando. Maybe these magical hats with pockets don't exist.
What the hell is that?
I couldn't
Wow.
tell you.
We're getting a.
I got it.
There it is.
See it
Oh,
down there.
the police are at the Hypercube. Apparently, there's some concern about postal fraud. And Argus Q Fox has a couple of questions to answer. Hey, turns out you were right, Argus.
Who's your blind
Who
eye,
knew?
Peas?
Hey, my blind eye is. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, Peas. Do it for me.
I had a whole beautiful, redeeming, circular. It was going to tie everything together, Finn. It was so beautiful.
That was in like the first 18 minutes of the show. How are you going to tie
but
everything
then you
together?
gotta
We
let
just
it
started the
breathe, and
show.
it's like a thing of. It's got to aerate for 20 minutes, and then you. We're right
Aerate
getting ready.
around the areolas.
Areola Cola.
Now you're a sommelier. So the whole thing is right as we're ready to sip the wine. So salmonella. So right as you're about to sip the delicious wine of comedy, the fruit of my labors, the distilled essence of my brilliance.
I just
get
call
accused.
it your tears.
I get accused of some Facebook hackery, like some first-year Bobby would attempt.
Wait,
and instead of
you
being
have a
trusted,
blind eye?
instead of being trusted to follow through and bring the comedy goodness home, it was ruined. But I'm fine.
It was warned.
It's good. I'm not that better. I'm not bitter, so I have that going for me.
So your Facebook got hacked?
Yeah, that's what happened, Argus. My Facebook. That's it. That's it, buddy. That's what happened.
You're a good boy, Peas.
Can you apologize for
Yeah.
letting your Facebook get hacked?
We just need one
I
last
will
thing
apologize for the following show for the following reasons. First of all, I want to apologize for the
Nothing
show.
preceding. Everything after this point. Yeah.
Nobody likes a grammar Nazi, Art. Okay.
People don't genuinely like Nazis to begin with, but you know.
I thought that Colonel Klink was quite charming on that show, and Schultz was also a barrel of laughs. Now, I will give you, Hostetler was a little bit of a prick, but the rest of the guys seemed like they were down with whatever happened.
I'd like to thank Reverend Easy Squeezy Peasy Peasy for
Scalpod.
making this show entertaining for me. Thank you, Peas.
Yeah, whatever.
You kept me going this whole show.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it. I needed you helped. You helped get me through.
It would have been so much better if I could have tied all that shit together.
All right, tie it together.
No, it's too late now. It's ruined. It's ruined. It's been sullied. It's been called into question. Its core essence was called into question to where now I can't even post about it now because it'd be, oh look, he's trying.
All right, viewers, all your viewers, close your eyes and hold hands with the viewer next to you. Now,
this isn't over.
At this moment,
this isn't over.
Believe how funny Pease's joke was, and really mean it when you believe it.
I hate you so much because this is not helping.
Pease, you're distracting them. They're trying to believe in your
think
joke.
that this is helping, and this is throwing fuel on
They
the
need
Pease
total
gasoline fire.
Silence. They need complete silence to believe that your
And
joke
Argus
was going to
Keith
tie
Fox
it all together
Snickers,
and be
his
hilarious.
little Snickers in the background, they're not helping either. Just so you know, okay? That Scooby-Doo Snicker, like he's waiting for a Scooby snack Snicker, and he's trying to muffle it. I hear you, dude. I hear you.
Excuse me, Pease. I Scooby-Doo Snicker. He is Muttley from the Wacky Races. Get it right.
He totally is, dude.
You can apologize for that too, Pease.
He totally is the Muttley dude.
You got any apologies left, Pease?
I have plenty of apologies left. Okay, I've got a lot to be sorry about.
I'm really
you,
sorry.
Mr.
I apologize on Pease's behalf.
Butt half.
What is you with the butts tonight? Put your finger in my butt. Butt half. This is, I feel like your predisposition to butts tonight has affected the outcome of the show.
I just wanted to see what year was going to call me to tell me to stop doing that because they wanted it back. Which year wanted to call and tell me to stop sticking fingers in
Okay,
our
look,
butts?
I shouldn't have gone for the second dip into that well.
No, you don't do the second
the
dip.
first dip-
Comedy works in threes, Peas. Come
Because
on, man.
you're saying you're upset I didn't do it the third time, or you're upset that I did it the second time?
You only did 2, so we'll have to figure that out on next week's. But that's what
Yeah,
makes the
that's
show
now.
great. We're gonna make the show great again.
Are we?
Yeah, next week,
That
on
is
time
supposed
for
to
the
be a better
show.
It's
As of-
scheduled to be better.
We're figuring it out now.
No, we were supposed to figure out next week's show by the end of this show.
We were also supposed to give Henry his Bible verse and his fortune from
We
Peas.
owe the great Henry Hestier a random Bible verse and Peas.
Maybe
Peas,
if we
you're
had
on
this-
the hook for this one, Peas. You have to read it.
No.
It says it in the Patreon.
I had an evil plan that would have incorporated his Bible verse and his whole Patreon thing. But
Prove
whatever
it.
you got.
Prove it.
No. I'm just saying it.
What a person desires is unfailing love, semicolon. Better to be poor than a liar, period.
Do you know that in an alternate
That's from
dimension,
Proverbs.
That's Proverbs,
That's my favorite book of the Bible.
which
in an alternate universe,
refer
Fidd Chewley
to
is
the Lord
priest.
using the correct proverb, and ye shall be saved.
Yeah.
That's your Bible verse to Henry Hestier. Now, Pease is going to read your fortune.
Here's the sound of a fortune cookie open.
You have to, Pease. It says in the Discord that you will do it. It's in the terms of the law.
Okay, are you ready for the fortune?
Time for a fortune.
Time for
Okay,
This one's for you, Henry Hestier.
Time fortune.
Soon, evil plan will be revealed to you, but then interruption. Pretty
Wow.
good fortune cookie, man. That
It's
one
one of
was
those Chinese proverbs.
Yeah, it's like that's heavy. We got to think about that. What's that mean?
I think it means that we're going to step on each other's jokes all night
No.
and then get super pissed off at each other to the delight of all of the viewing audience and to my delight too. Because I'll
How
be
much-
honest, I didn't prepare at all for this show. Like
Ooh,
at
that makes
all.
Argus-
Me
that makes
neither.
Argus
Oh my
Fox mad.
god.
You sure did have a lot of criticisms
You had
and
last
notes
week's
for somebody who
viewer
didn't
mail.
prepare.
Yeah. I did have last week's viewer mail that I didn't do. Oh, I think Cosmac sort of answered it last week.
He did.
Maybe
It was a good show.
It was a good show. It was
Wish
the
it
best
could have
of
been this
shows.
show.
It was the worst of shows.
Personal army. Unbelievable.
I want to thank Scalpod for coming on to Is It a Band and officiating and doing just a stellar job, and for keeping score, which originally
Future judges, bear in mind, if you're going to judge and do the whole thing, you got to keep score too, okay? That's implied from now on. We're going to call it the Scalpod Profit.
But I do appreciate when people come on and judge, because they have to research the bands, they have to look them all up, and then they have to keep score, and it's a little bit of work. So I appreciate that. I want all guest judges to know that I acknowledge the effort that it takes to do what they do, and thank you. And I also want to acknowledge everybody that listened this week, as most of you do every week. A lot of you in the Discord showing up to make fun of us, because you know that we're too busy talking into the microphone to read the awful, awful things you're saying about us in the Discord.
I read the awful
and
things.
Without you, who would insult us behind our backs? So,
hey, Argus, all joking aside, I did not say shut up to your wife. I said it to Andrew Drew.
Okay, let Fidd finish the exit on the show.
Just want to make sure that we're good with that.
You want to get it
There's
on
a lot
the
of
record.
things on the
That's
show.
all.
I want to make that sure that's on the record.
I said it on the show. It's okay.
I love
buddy.
you, and I love your wife. I would shut up.
You shut up. Peace.
Just saying.
Could you feel I was like starting to wrap it up? Could you feel that?
I wanted to slip that in before we went. I didn't see him for another week.
Peas, I just want to drink with the animals and you. I just want to drink with you and the animals, Peas.
You guys need to come out here.
I want to come out there. I really do. I want to come out to the Pink Man's desert and have problems.
I'll let you masturbate on my toilet.
What's left of it?
Only reverse cowgirl style.
Whatever.
I promise to go into the
judgmental.
tank. I'll promise to unload into the top tank.
I do have a ceiling fan.
In the bathroom.
It's going the right way. Yeah. Well, hey, you're not the first one to think of that benefit.
No,
not with that attitude.
It saves you a lot of money on hair care.
So I thanked Scalpod. I thanked you, the viewer. I want to double thank the viewer. I really appreciate
that guy right there.
You listening to us.
Wow, you are so great.
It means a lot. And yeah,
Even
maybe
if
I
you
wasn't
are
totally on
Canadian.
my game this week, but that's
Even if
Reverend
you
Caller
are
23's fault.
Australian. Even if you
It's all right,
are
we're on our way
Canadian,
back over to his house now.
you're still
Jesus.
a good person.
But yeah, thank you, viewers, for supporting. Listening means a lot more than you think it does, and even your small, measly, meager contributions. No, really, $1 means
Listening means more than you
a
think.
lot, and we rely on you guys. We really
we
do.
need
The same way that
t-shirts that
you
say
count
that.
on us being here, showing up on time to do the show and make you laugh at least 3 out of 4 weeks of the month. We count on you to be there and to give us the reason to do it. We do it because you like it, and
What happens
we like
with the
doing it
weeks
for
that-
you. As much
What
as
about
we.
the months that have 5 weeks?
What about those?
'Cause
months?
some do.
These leap months.
No, Argus Q Fox, back me up here. You're a scientist. You're a doctor. Aren't there months that have 5 weeks?
Should I just?
I thought I was going to be told to fuck off and die 10 minutes ago, but I'll side with you, Peas, on any issue.
I'm sorry, I was mad at you.
I could tell. Well, let's
He's such a sweet boy.
let's wrap up this bow and stay tuned to Freethink Radio for Dat Post Show, yo.
On behalf of Dr. Fox
and head moose farmer in Canada, Dr. Ellis.
Dr. Ellis and the great
Freethink
Martha Arthur,
Radio.
co-head moose farmer in Canada, and Reverend Peas and Scalpod, and you, the viewer. I am Fidd Chewley saying it seemed like a good idea at the time.
This evil plan thing's not over.
Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes or Google Play. You can get the address at timeforthewebsite.com. You can listen to the show live on the TuneIn app, on the Freethink Radio page, or just go to the Freethink Radio website and listen live, along with all the other shows and music throughout the day, brought to you entirely commercial-free and completely licensed. So you get all that good stuff without having to worry about listening to a bunch of cruddy old third-party background music like we use. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
It's time for the go.
Bye.
All right, let's do the show. Whatever. Her name's not Argus 6, is it? It's Aster 6. I knew that. I don't know why I said it wrong. It's the way it's done. Keep it moving. So